Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Flyweight Division matchup. Well, she's about as well-rounded as it gets, DC, and I know you didn't have the benefit of starting as a striker back in the day. First day she stepped in a gym, she was mixing all the different disciplines, and the results certainly speak to that commitment and dedication.
It shows. It shows in her ability to fight high-level competition right away. She does not need fights to build her up. She's prepared to fight the wrestler. She's prepared to fight the grappler. She's prepared to do a kickboxing match with the best kickboxers. Her life has prepared her for these moments. All the training, all the sessions, all the private sessions has made her ready to compete for a title right away. Yeah,
I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation. All right, so here is the accomplished judoka, and given that judo background, DC, she's just got a lot of interesting trips and takedowns in her arsenal, and she really has applied those very well to mixed martial arts.
She does a really good job of striking into the clinch. She throws her jab to reach and pull her opponent into her. In judo, a lot of times they will reach to grab each other, but in MMA, you cannot do that. So she does it off of a jab. She'll throw the jab, pass the head, grab the back of the head and pull you into her. Once you are into position, chest to chest, she starts to load you onto her hips. Far side leg kick, inside trip, foot sweep, headlock. I mean, she has so many different techniques. The variation that she approaches these fights with from the judo standpoint is truly unbelievable.
And I'm glad you're here to talk us through it all, but she is a scary proposition for the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, Jennifer Maia! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a judo fighter holding a professional record of 11 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. And with the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go, as anticipated as any fight on this card tonight. The well-rounded fighter versus the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. How do you see it playing out?
This fight can go 2 ways. This can look ugly for the jiu-jitsu fighter. She can be forced to stand. She's in a lot of trouble. She needs to take this fight to the ground as soon as she can in order to win the fight. Nice. Another clinch position. Left hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, now she's got the tie clinch. Good opportunity to do significant damage here. Oh, beautiful kick by her there. She just gets that foot off the canvas to the target so quickly.
She does not give her opponent any idea that that kick is coming.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, dude? Hey, there it is, her first takedown. This might just be a matter of time.
Oh!
Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she spent a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC. And if you like punching technique, that round was about as good as it gets.
Yeah, it looks like a boxing fight. She does a great job of using her hands to set everything up. But she's so fast and she's so sharp with those punches. It allowed her to really control that round.
All right, DC, the next round is underway. She landed a high number of total strikes in the previous round and figures to pick up where she left off here.
She better pick up where she left off. She needs to keep the pressure high. Her opponent is already starting to slow down. You can see the damage starting to take effect as they get ready to begin this next round. Oh.
And they separate. Oh, and she gets the takedown there, DC. Now we'll see what she can do with it.
Let's see how she secures this position that she worked so hard to get.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
We have just reached the midway point of the fight. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting an elbow.
All right, she's going for the arm bar here.
An attacking arm bar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. And there it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there. And nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round. DC, she certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns, and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Jennifer.
Well, there she is. A lot of people felt like this fight was destined to go the distance. She had other ideas.
She said that if this fight went to the ground, it did not matter how good her opponent is. She was going to submit her. She did exactly that. She feels like she's levels above the rest of the game in the grappling.